What's up guys, E-Trauma here. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a new series on my channel called Storytime. I'll probably do this every once in a while just to give you a heads up on like what my life was like when I was a child and stuff like that. But in this gameplay is me and Allison just playing 8-ball pool on mini clip, and I absolutely destroyed him. But I forgot to record my other one. He was winning so much, but I made the best comeback ever. But anyways, that's besides that. Anyways, this story I'm gonna tell you how I broke my foot. All right, I was in Albany, Georgia. I would say I was about 7 or 8. Um, I was playing basketball with my friend Trayvon. We were outside. We were by my house, but we had that little small little basketball goal, and I didn't feel like putting on my sneakers. So I was like, okay, forget it. I'm just going to leave on my Vans. So me and him were playing. We're just having a good time. I think we're just going to 21, like the normal basketball game. We're just going to 21. So I think the ball went out of bounds. And then when I was running to go get it, I accidentally tripped over him. And then my foot hit the curb like extra hard. And I thought I was just in serious pain. So I was crying my eyes out. My friend Trayvon was like, "You'll be alright, just get up, just get up." So I'm getting up and I try to put my foot on the ground and I notice that I can't. I can't even move my foot. It's like, and I'm still crying because it still hurts. So he's carrying me upstairs to my house because I had a little stairway to get to the front door. So he's bringing me to the house, and then my grandma comes in. I mean, my grandma is like in the living room already, and then she was like, "Oh, what's wrong with Brandon? What's wrong with him? He's like really crying so much." And then I really couldn't speak. I was crying that much, like words cannot describe how bad it was. So my friend Trayvon was telling my grandma what happened and all that other crap. So my grandma was like, "Thank you very much. I'll take care of it." So my friend went home because he only lived like 2 or 3 houses away from me. He walked home, and then my grandma called my mom because my mom actually moved up here to Atlanta because I think the jobs were better up here. So my grandma called my mom and was like, "Okay, I think your son broke his foot." And then my mom was like, "Oh Lord." So when my grandma was just on the phone with her, she was still talking to her. I'm sitting in the chair just crying my eyes out. So my mom is like, "Okay, I'm on my way." So she gets there the next day, I believe. I think she gets there the next day. And then this happened on a Saturday, and then she got there on Sunday. And then we went to the hospital, and then we were just in that emergency room. I swear to you, no lie, we were in there for like 3 hours waiting on the doctor just to come back with the X-rays, just for the X-rays, just to tell me that my foot was broken. We know it was broken, but we needed him to tell us. So we're just in there, me and my mom just playing games. I think we played like I Spy or something like that. I don't know, something to keep us entertained. But and then he finally came in. He was like, "Your son's foot is broken." And then my mom was like, "Okay, how long does it take for it to heal?" And then I think he said about a month or 2 or 3. I don't know, but it was a while. It seemed like a long time for me because my foot was broken. So then they brought me out on a wheelchair to take me to the car, and then, well, they wrapped my foot up obviously, but then they wheelchaired me out of the hospital to my car, and then we called up my dad and was like, I broke my foot, like I broke something else, and then he was like, "Oh God," and then we get back to my house, and then we were trying to figure out how I'm gonna get to school because I usually walk to school. So I think, oh yeah, my aunt. She drove me to school, and then my foot started getting better, and then I had to start wearing the boot. So I wasn't wearing the cast anymore. I was just wearing the boot. Then I was wrapped up in the boot, and then my sister was like, "Frank, you don't need to." By the way, it's my aunt. She was like, "Frank, you don't need to drive him to school. He can walk." So that's actually pretty much how I broke my foot. I think that was pretty accurate. I think it took like, I'd say like two. 2.5 months, or almost 3. But that is how I broke my foot. If you guys like this series, smack that like button and maybe we'll do another story. But thank you all so much for watching. Have a wonderful and safe day, and goodbye.